Yup. What's going on, fellas? I know it's been a while, but there's a very good reason why it's been a while. Finally got my bike back. Finally got all my stuff done to it. My ECU flash, my full exhaust. Woo! I am a happy boy. So, before the video starts, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Brentuning and Brock's Performance. They are the channel sponsors, and I can't believe that they decided to sponsor me, that I was worth their while. Even though I only have 700 subscribers and I don't get that many views on the channel, they still went ahead and said, alright, yeah, we'll sponsor you. I can't believe it. I'm not allowed to talk about what kind of deal they gave me, but I'm going to do a review on the ECU flash and the exhaust. So it's going to be kind of a part two, like a two-part little series with, you know, the mods before and after. You could probably already hear the exhaust and tell the difference, but for now we're just going to focus on the ECU flash, and then we're going to focus on the exhaust later. So, the ECU flash. I finished the bike last night at like 1 in the morning. All my stuff came in, slapped it all back together, took it out, and the bike is ridiculous. I did a second gear pull, and just in second gear it was wheeling like I was in first. The bike has a lot of power. I could tell right off the bat that it's just it's like a completely different bike. It's actually kind of scary. It's gonna take a minute to get used to it. I need to do more pulls on it, but riding around the city, it feels just like my old, well, before I got it flashed. I can't tell a difference. The only thing I really can tell is that the transmission, the shifting, it feels a little quicker. When I use the quick shifter, it's like a little bit more instant now. I tried playing around with the launch control, because before it was a little, I don't know, it was a little weird. The ECU flash is supposed to make it easier to launch, and it took me 3 tries. I'm not gonna lie, I suck at launching this bike. It's a little difficult. I just need more practice, but on the 3rd try I think I got it down. I just let off too soon. I'm not ashamed, you know, my skill level isn't where it needs to be for launching the bike. Roll racing is a lot easier. And I did one pull and it kind of came up, and then after that I adjusted myself. Before I would just, sometimes it wouldn't wheelie in second if I would take off, and if it did wheelie, all I would have to do is kind of lay on the rear brake a little bit. After the flash, I kind of have to push it a little harder. It's yeah, it's too spooky for me, bruh. You guys ready for that ultimate sound? Sounds so good. Damn, we're stuck at a red light again. I'm gonna use my instant transmission here in a second. Oh, baby. I just can't get away from these red lights. So do I notice a real difference riding around the city? No. The only thing I've really noticed is that the bike doesn't really like these low RPMs. I don't know if there's a way to fix that, but now a lot of people will say that there's a lot of, I guess, disconnect in the throttle because it's a wire electronic and not a cable. But to be honest with you, I never really noticed that before, and I really don't even notice a difference now in the throttle. I don't know, I never really noticed that it wasn't like instant or not instant. Ooh, that's something I should check, is to see if the 8% that my bike was off. First gear roll on, just kind of rolled on the throttle, and you can just feel the front wheel wanting to kick up. Up here I'm going to pull over, and I'm going to see if the GPS is, or if my speedo is off by 8% still. Alright, I'm going to chill at a good 30. No, let's go faster than that. Alright, 50. We'll chill at 50. It looks like it's still off by a little bit. So the ECU flash does not take care of that. I don't know how you could do that, because even if you change the gearing ratio on the bike, it would still be... So the bike's still off by about 8%, because the sensors go off with the wheel speed, but I think there's some sort of correction there that needs to... You can't put a speedo healer on these bikes, so... But it's okay, I'm already used to it being off by that much anyway, so I just go ahead and just speed everywhere I go. I usually go about 5 over, so that doesn't really matter to me. Well, I think that just about covers, I don't know, what else is there to talk about? I showed you a couple little pulls. I need to get more comfortable on it before I start acting real stupid. Loop my bike. It's still the same bike in the city, but when you're out and you want to rip on it, it's a completely different bike. Quick shifter feels a lot better. There might be a little bit of throttle response, but I can't tell the difference. There's all the gains are definitely when you're trying to race full throttle. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. There's a bunch of stuff that you could do that they do. I'm not gonna go through it because it's a ton of stuff. If you care that much, I'm gonna go ahead and link their website and the S1000's flash down in the description. Let me know if you have it and what it felt like for your first time, or if you plan on getting it. I think you should do it. Only if you really want to race and stuff. Besides that, if you don't care about going fast, it's probably not worth your time. Anyways, peace.